sun's not even up out of the trees yet, and Gramp's going to town. Welcome back. As it gets lighter earlier, Gramp gets started earlier, so it's about 5:30 in the morning. We are already sawing away over there, so I gotta go get stacking. Let's go to work with Gramp. Cutting some big beech right now. sharp. It's like a hot knife through butter. So we got one in a partial row. He's working on tank number 3. It's only 7, but I got to get running, so let's go. We're back in the mud season in Maine, so that wood's pretty dirty. He's working on his 3rd saw right now. He doesn't like it when he has to sharpen after every tank, but he likes it to cut too. So 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, I guess. But we gotta go pick up some wood chips, deliver some wood chips. So let's go get that done, I guess, guys. So we're up to Dave's now. We need to take a pile of those wood chips and put them in the dump trailer. So let's go see if we can find a loader and get this loaded up. So we found a loader, bumpy ride out. I'm not gonna bounce you guys around too bad. We'll go get the trailer loaded and I'll show you what we got when we're done. So we got our 4 cords of 14-inch done. I'm staging some more 14-inch for another 1 cord order that's going to go to that person's parents. They want a small split cord of 14-inch. Apparently 14-inch wood works better for them. So I'm going to try to get that done and on the trailer. Tomorrow morning we're going to bring the Cord King Enduro blocker to the Northeast Forestry Expo in Bangor and drop that off the Cord King and check and see what's set up, see if we can get a sneak peek at what's going on everywhere down there. We'll bring you guys along for that. But a wood chip delivery also turned into a weekend getaway for me and the family, so that's kind of fun too. And beautiful place. I'll show you a picture of that. And what we got going on there. So all in all, not a bad day. So remember guys, a little bit every day goes a long way. Help someone if you can. We helped someone by bringing a load of wood chips up, and again turned into a weekend away for the family. So that's a good deal. We'll see you guys all live tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern, as always, on Wednesday night. And look forward to seeing a bunch of you guys at the Forestry Expo. If you're going to come, leave a comment down below. Let me know so I can expect to be looking for you. You'll either find me at Cord King or at the Typhoon booth. But I'll be at one of the 2 places or kicking around the show because I want to get around and look and see what's going on too. So we'll bring you guys along for that and try to get as much footage as we can.